This video is presented by the EA Game Changers Network. What is going on, guys? My name is Logix HD. I'm back to another NBA Live Mobile Season 3 video on the channel. And as you can see, today's gameplay is dedicated to the signature player, the 7-foot, 100 overall signature player. Probably one of the rarest cards in the game right now. Certainly one of the highest cards in the game right now. He is KARL-ANTHONY Towns. He is a center and he is 100 overall, 7-foot tall. As you can see, he's got the stretch big on him. He doesn't seem to have any active boost though, or bench boost, but we're going to be doing some gameplay for this. If you guys are new to the channel, recommend subscribing. If you do enjoy the video, smash the like button, comment thoughts down below, and hit the notification button that you're never going to miss one of my uploads. And of course, big shout out to hashtag LogixLegends. Comments should be over there. Big shout out to you for supporting the movement, supporting the channel, and all that good stuff. So, I guess we've got to get into it really, haven't we? As you can see, KARL-ANTHONY Towns straight away inside shooting of 94, outside shooting of 90, 84 defense, 95 rebounding, 90 playmaking, 86 athleticism, and it gets even better when you go into the view more. As you can see, he's got 100 inside paint shot, 100 post shot, 100 scoring with contact. He's gonna be insane. I'm not even doubting that in my mind. As you can see, 96 agility, 96 mid-range shot, 78 on ball defense. That's the only real stat that stands out to me that isn't very positive. But when you've got 100 in many departments, including 3 of them, you know for a fact it's going to be insane. His post shot, his inside paint shot, and his scoring with contact. His 3-point is a nice 90. It's not great, but it is still good. So let's compare him to, example, Bill Walton, the 6th man, the new one that is. And as you can see, Bill Walton doesn't really compare. He's only really beating him more in the defensive side of things, with the on-ball defense at 98, 98 block, 99 offensive rebounding, and 99 defensive rebounding. It's an interesting card to look at. What about if we go to this stage? Okay, defense-wise, much better, as you can see. Rebounding, athleticism equal, outside shot, inside shooting, and playmaking just not as good as you'd expect. What about Whiteside, for example? Well, Whiteside's actually doing the business by the looks of things in terms of inside shooting, defense, and rebounding. It just goes to show sometimes the overall doesn't show the full picture. As you can see there, 100 block on Whiteside as well. So that is very, very interesting, considering he's got one stat of 100. What about DeMarcus Cousins? Boogie, to say the least. Not as good reading, really. Safe to say. What about Bill Walton as the Lunar New Year? He has got that block there as well, to be honest with you, but doesn't look to be so good in terms of stats. It's safe to say that KARL-ANTHONY Towns does look insane, but we're going to get into the gameplay now anyway and see what the verdict is. Of course, we're on the test service, how I'm able to bring you this content, and if you want to see some free-to-play stuff on the channel soon, I'll see what I can do. Probably go back into my main account and see what's happening, because people seem to forget that I actually am a free-to-play player outside of my content making. So let's jump into it anyway. We've got that stacked team, and if you missed the James Harden full MVP Chapter 3 gameplay from yesterday, it should be up in the cards above. Recommend going and checking it out. It was interesting in my eyes. So let's see. KARL-ANTHONY Towns going to be interesting as well. 7 foot. He's not the most tallest of players, but he is really tall. You can't knock that. I mean, for a centre, you need a tall player. That's the way I see it. So there you go, straight away. He's managed to get that. He's going to run on through. Let's see. He's not going to go for the dunk. Oh, he's missed it. I'm very surprised at what I'm seeing here. Let's go again. There you go. He makes that layup. 92 layup he does have. So it's not a perfect layup, but it is a layup indeed. So let's continue. I have realised that I haven't even done the best of the best team that I could have been using here, which is a little bit upsetting. He's going to go for that slow motion dunk there. And boom. That is the 94 dunking of KARL-ANTHONY Towns. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Defensively, I really want to see what he's going to be doing, because I don't know. This team isn't defensively built. Harden's certainly not defensively built, but he's got that rebound again there. Let's go through. See if we can go for that. Lovely dunk. This card could just be an animal. It could just be an animal. Again, it's hard to judge as I can't play Showdown, and it's frustrating, but I would wish that maybe, just maybe, I can speak to the team, ask them to up the ante on the AI. Maybe, just maybe, I'll go what I can do. Let's see what we can do in terms of that, or at least adjust seasons mode so I can face maybe like an 80 over or something like that. I will speak to them, see what I can do in terms of that. But For now, we're just giving you that gameplay that you want to be seeing. I want to be hitting some 3-pointers with KARL-ANTHONY Towns, that's for sure. I would like to see that happen. Let's see. Anyway, he keeps on getting that though. He keeps on going for it. Every time a shot's missed, he's there. Let's go for that 3-pointer. Slightly late. Oh, it was perfect. Slightly early, I was meant to say there. So far, so good. I mean, 11 points on the board, and Anthony Towns is certainly dominating. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to let him go for the attack, actually. It's okay. Harden's not playing no games. He was in there as well, doing his defensive duties, despite the fact his defensive stats aren't all that. But let's see. Let's see. I can see the marking going on there. I can see the marking going on there. Come on. Just let him go. Let him go. Let him have a shot. There you go. Towns is there. I'm going to go for roughly back here. Let's go for that. Slightly too heavy for me. So that was a poor shot by me, really. Let's go again. Another 3-pointer. There you go. He's making that. If you get it perfect, it seems like he's going to hit every shot without a shadow of a doubt. So that's good to see. Haven't really been contested enough to find out, but so far so good. And no, they haven't even managed to get that point. So I mean, 14-0 at the moment in the first quarter. We will do all 4 quarters because I know you want to see every single aspect of this card. So I will mess around with him to the best of my ability and see what I can do. So let's go Harden and let's go back in. Let's go to Towns. Towns can go back. Let's see. Let's see what he can do. Come on. He has got that. He's got the speed on him as well. He's got the agility and he has made that. Okay. It's safe to say I'm enjoying this card a lot more than I thought. He could be a long-standing player in my lineup in this game at least. So, it's obviously hard. You saw the pack opening. If you didn't see the signature pack opening where I got him and also D-Wade, I recommend checking it out. Again, should be in the cards above. And if not, at the end of the video, it'll probably be showcased. Or check out the NBA Live playlist on the channel and you'll be able to find that for yourselves. But so far, so good. You could see that it is very luck-based. You could either go from packing him quite easily to no packing him at all and certainly nowhere near him. It's really a variety. It depends how much money you guys are willing to spend. I fully understand that not everyone's going to be able to spend that NBA cash. That's why I have a free-to-play account on my main account because it just makes it easier. I make this content so that you can see whether it's worth it. Now, I do believe 99 D-Wade and Towns are auctionable. They should be auctionable. So that situation is even better because it enables you to actually pick the card up, which is what I like. I like the ability to have these auctionable cards. It means if you're not spending those big bucks, you can actually go down the route of hitting coins. It's safe to say, it makes for interesting reading that this card, on paper, is certainly one of the best cards in the game. In game, he feels like one of the best cards in the game. I did my MVP, Harden, 99 overall, converted him up to 100 overall in the lineup, and he was insane. Don't get me wrong, he was insane, but I prefer Towns. I really prefer Towns, and it could be because I prefer Towns' positioning. Obviously, being a centre makes it easier for him to be more involved. But I'm telling you, he's a great card. He's a great card. I don't even need to finish the gameplay to tell you that he's not a great card because he is a fantastic card. So that is my verdict on that already. For me, it's just a very entertaining card to use. He is good defensively. He's really good defensively. I know his defense stats don't show it, but he's been doing well. And look, he hits them every single time. He only has a 90 for a 3-point shot, but he makes it. Now, you need a centre that can make 3-point shots. That's my eyes. Personally, not everyone agrees, but for me, that's how I believe it. I've used centres in the past I haven't really liked. Boogie Cousins, wasn't a big fan of him. Lunar New Year, I wasn't a big fan of that guy, I'm sorry. Bill Walton, again, he was good, but he wasn't over, like, he wasn't thrilling me. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't that player that I was like, wow, I really like this card. But this man, this guy, KARL-ANTHONY Towns, he is insane. He's actually insane. I'm not trying to sell you, because you know me, when it comes to content like this, I want to be as genuine as possible. If a player is terrible in my eyes, I will let you know he's terrible. I gave a critical review on Harden. I really did yesterday. I won't give you the full statistics on what my thoughts were on him, but I'm telling you, I gave a full critical review on Harden, and I wasn't over the moon about him, but his clutch ability did save him in a lot of ways as to why I liked him. So it's hard sometimes. It is hard to justify, and I know that me being an EA game changer, that gives you the opportunity for you to go, oh well, he's only trying to sell packs, he's only trying to sell things to us. That's not the case. I'm genuine in this situation, and I think that's where a lot of aspects to do with the game changes is a little bit different to what it should be. People question why you're promoting the game, you're promoting EA and etc., and why you're promoting the non-free-to-play aspects. Well, if there wasn't non-free-to-play aspects, the game wouldn't be running, people. That's how it works. You can't have a game that runs on nothing, because it's not possible. And if you do, the content's not going to be forthcoming. It's not going to continue to be there because you have no way to fund it. So that is my verdict. I'm telling you now, my honest opinion on Towns is he's insanely good. My opinion on MVP Harden, he was good. He was good. I'm not going to give you the full details, but go and check it out because that is my verdict. Just because a player looks glamorous, and I mean the card art is so good. It's so good. I like the card art on Harden, but I love the card art on the Signature Series 2. Really loving it, and I'm so happy to be able to showcase it. To have this signature card that is so shiny, I love it. I love having a gold card. It reminds me of the times when I used to collect Pokemon cards when I was younger. And I look young, but I'm not as young as you think. Yeah, when I used to collect Pokemon cards and you get a shiny card, or you get a card with a special, yeah, it was a shiny, it was generally a shiny card, and you get special aspects to it. I love that. I feel like for a lot of games on mobile, they're card collecting games, and there's a reason why they are, because it's fun to have card collecting games. Obviously, with the ability to use the cards, even better. But I'm telling you right now, this card is too much fire for me. I like it, I really do. I do like the card. So let's go in, we've got 4 seconds left. And you know what, for the last quarter, I'm gonna have a little play around and we'll see what I can do. I think I'm gonna go down the route of some half-court shots, just to see what happens. His 3-pointers are 90, you've seen the stats, you've seen what he does defensively. He's not as bad defensively as you'd expect. Like, he's good. He is good defensively. He's not great. He's not fantastic. He's not the best defensive centre you're ever going to see, but he's good. He does what he needs to do. He does the job. He does the job. He's a player that you would doubt would be as good as he is because of the stats, but he's doing the business, and that shot was blocked, seriously blocked. So he did have that 95 contested shot there, but he didn't even phase him. So do you know what? We're going to get this ball back, and then we're going to go for the half court, because that's what we're interested in. And look at that. That was a successful block there, and I'm sure that was something to be proud of. Let's go. There's Towns. We're going to cut it back. When we cut it back, we're going to go for it. He's almost made it. Okay. That makes for even more interesting reading. Let's go back again. 3. Do you know what? It's not even that bad. You take it from near the half court, and he's showing that he can do it. I wouldn't be surprised if you can hit a few of them. He's no James Harden, because I remember the Harden Lunar New Year was a cheat code. He was hitting the craziest of crazy shots. But I'm telling you, Towns looks good on paper. Let's go for that. There you go. See what I mean? I'm more than surprised at how good this card really can be. I am. Let's go. Have a little pass. Have a little pass. Go back. Go back. I know you want me to drive forward, but that's not my style. Here you go. It gets worse the more you take it. Out of range, yeah, I know it's out of range. I mean, his mid-range shots are fantastic. His inside the paint shots are fantastic. His contested shots, fantastic. But he isn't a 3-point king, and you don't expect him to be. But it's just how agile he is for a centre. As a centre, he is very agile. He's very quick. His dribbling's fantastic. He's a card that really should be desirable. And that's not just on the basis of what the card looks like and the fact it's a 100 overall. He plays like a card you need, a card you'd want. And that's what I like. Ah, oh, look at that layup as well. Lovely stuff. That was lovely. I rate this card so highly. I really do. And that is it. Done, dusted. My overall opinion on this card, give him a 9 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving him a 9 out of 10 is because if his defensive stats were much better than they are, he'd be a 10 out of 10. There couldn't be a card that I could fault him. The only way you're going to get a 10 out of 10 from me is if the card is an absolute banger. The best of the best. But this card, pretty damn good. And I'm very, very happy to have used him. So if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, put your thoughts down below, and let me know down below if you've packed this card. Big shout out to hashtag LogicsLegends. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And if you did enjoy the video, smash the like button. I'll see you as always in the next video. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.